Taro tried to reverse into a Huracan Rana and a chop to the chest to add insult to injury. It looks like Taro will never, ever get that apology from Super Dragon. From one of the oldest rivalries Pro Wrestling Guerrilla has ever seen to one of the newest. This is your main event contest of the evening and possibly your main event contest of the weekend, if there is such a thing. This match, let me go back to the beginning, got started May 19th, 2007, night one of Pro Wrestling Guerrilla's Dynamite Duumvirate Tag Team Title Tournament. DDT 4, CIMA takes on American Dragon Bryan Danielson for the first time ever in what many fans consider to be a dream match and what many fans consider to be one of the best matches of 2007 that Pro Wrestling Guerrilla has seen, or that professional wrestling has seen. These two men meeting for the first time ever were so evenly matched that the match ended in a 30-minute time limit draw. Fast forward to about a little less than 4 months later, and then Bryan Danielson, American Dragon, then Pro Wrestling Guerrilla champion, scheduled to take part in the 2007 Battle of Los Angeles tournament. CIMA, also one of the participants in the tournament. About a week before the tournament, Bryan Danielson was injured, fracturing his orbital socket. That is a bone in your eye. It is the bone around your eyeball, for those that do not know. Bryan Danielson fractures his orbital socket. Unfortunately for him, is forced to pull out of the tournament, and a great show of respect by CIMA there as Bryan Danielson extends the hand, and so CIMA goes through the tournament, wins the 2007 Battle of Los Angeles, and then challenges then PWG World Champion American Dragon Bryan Danielson for the title. It's basically the winner. The winner of the tournament gets to choose what their match is. In 2005, Chris Bosh chose for a title shot. In 2006, Davey Richards. The fans are making this hard to call. They are split down the middle, 50-50, as Bryan Danielson and CIMA testing out one another. This is a test of strength in the truest sense of the word. They are forcing each other up and down from the canvas. So back to the 2007 Battle of Los Angeles. Bryan Danielson, then the champion, and Davey Richards, of course, cashed in his 2006 shot for a shot at the World Tag Team titles. 2007 comes, CIMA wins the tournament, defeating El Generico and Roderick Strong in the final round matchup. Bryan Danielson monkey flips CIMA over the top rope. CIMA wincing in pain a little bit, and tweaked his back on the way out. Or maybe just a little frustrated when you see slapping the canvas. So, after the tournament's over, Bryan Danielson hits the ring. He tells CIMA in no uncertain terms that you may have won this evening, but you can't call yourself the best until you defeat me. And so, they were offered to go. Bryan Danielson, even with the eye injury, offered to face CIMA right then and there. But CIMA, having wrestled 4 matches throughout the weekend, 3 matches that evening alone, was just too exhausted to do so. Understandably so, losing no face, losing no honor or respect right there. And so, CIMA returned to Japan, of course, and then late last year, I believe it was in November of last year, about 2 months after the Battle of Los Angeles had concluded, CIMA contacted Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. He announced that he would love to return to Pro Wrestling Guerrilla and challenge Bryan Danielson for the world title. So CIMA was announced that he would be challenging Bryan Danielson for the title at All-Star Weekend 6, but due to a series of unforeseen circumstances, Loki, whose appearance was made available to us, and through a move that I did not think would have such long-term ramifications, I scheduled him in a world title match with Bryan Danielson, of course, last night. The match, Bryan Danielson stomping on the knees of CIMA as he had him caught in that surfboard, that Romero special. But Loki actually defeating Bryan Danielson last night for the title, so there will be no title on the line. But I'm not sure that there has to be a title on the line in this type of match. These two men were so evenly matched the first time they met. If you look at their history, the men that they have defeated, the prestigious tournaments that they have participated in and won, these two men are about as evenly matched as you can be. Two completely different styles, but two styles that they both complement and oppose one another so well. As you can see, Bryan Danielson applying that single leg crab to CIMA, does not want to let go of that leg after he's got CIMA locked in, trying to do some damage to those knees. CIMA, of course, a little quicker than Bryan Danielson, a little more of a high flyer. So Bryan Danielson trying to ground him early and often right here in this match. He's got the legs grapevine, pushing with his the heel of his left boot on the instep of CIMA's knee. Pushing again, and now CIMA, you can see, trying to figure out what is the best way to get out of it is, and all it took was the heel of his hand to strike Danielson on the ankle. Danielson dropped his leg, and CIMA swept his leg over the neck of Danielson and captured his right arm for good emphasis. Now rolling him over into a pinning predicament. 1, 2 count only. Rick Knox, the senior PWG official here, to call all the action in this matchup, and this is a match that deserves no less than that. I think these two men were so evenly matched. They ended up with a 30-minute time limit draw, and so this match, this time these two men are looking for a decisive victory. The time limit for this match has actually been increased to 60 minutes. So this match theoretically could still end in a time limit draw, but hopefully it won't take that long for one man to prove himself the best. But who knows? It very well might. We've seen Danielson use this throughout the course of the weekend. He plants the palm of the hand flat on the mat, and CIMA very wisely escapes from the damage to his tricep. But Danielson, one step ahead of CIMA, grabs his leg and captures his neck as well, and just starts trying to compress him like CIMA was as flexible as Jack Evans. For somebody like Jack Evans, that move does cause immense pain, but for somebody like CIMA, who's not quite as flexible as Jack Evans, it causes excruciating pain, and that is what Danielson is looking for, hoping to win this war on the ground, to force CIMA to submit. And I think CIMA is aware of what Danielson's strategy is in this match, and you can see he's trying to work his way out of it after those back elbows. Now breaks out of the waistlock, brings Danielson down after that double leg capture, and now has him in a knee bar. Danielson in a tremendous amount of pain right now already after that double leg capture and the knee bar. And Danielson, he is trying to get to the ropes. He is desperately trying to get to the ropes, and he was in a very large amount of pain right there, almost like he got his leg caught in a bear trap. And you can see CIMA, though, feeling the effects after Danielson was trying to stretch out that knee. Both men, they may be back at square one right now, trying to work out the kinks in the knee. Of course, we saw Chris Hero injure his knee earlier on in the evening, and he actually went to the hospital, got it checked out. It is believed to be a sprain, so we wish Hero all the best and a speedy recovery. But you could see how easily it happens. How just a freak accident could lead to the complexion of the entire match changing. And so there we see the Greco-Roman knuckle lock applied and won by Bryan Danielson, using his strength advantage to wrench the arms and wrists of CIMA, and the fans again chanting for both CIMA and Dragon, split down the middle about 50-50. You'd be hard pressed to pick a winner. I believe the Vegas odds were dead even on this matchup. And now CIMA pulling Danielson down, rakes the eyes and cranks on the neck of Bryan Danielson. Cranking on the neck of Danielson, and that may be the strategy that CIMA pursues in this match. I thought he was going after the knee, but maybe he'll be going after the neck of Danielson, maybe setting up for that the perfect driver, or it could be setting him up for the Schwein. He was unable to defeat Danielson with just one ordinary Schwein last time. He could be going for the Schwein red line, which is the Schwein off the second rope, or he could be setting him up for that super droll, the back and neck breaker, where CIMA jumps up, puts his knees in the opponent's back, and then goes down almost like a lung blower. But there we see with Danielson's neck underneath the bottom rope, CIMA catapults him up into the bottom rope, and so damage to not only the neck of Danielson, but also to his windpipe, to his breathing apparatus. So I mean, he could be looking to cut down on the endurance of Bryan Danielson. Now CIMA, after fidgeting with that middle turnbuckle pad, He's got Danielson in a full Nelson, planting him neck first in the corner and wedging him into that corner for good measure, charging in and drop kicks him in the posterior and drives Danielson's neck and spine into that steel linkage that connects the ropes to the ring post, that turnbuckle. And Danielson is in quite a bit of pain. You can see looking on his face, and CIMA pulling down. Oh, this is interesting. CIMA, a show of some unsportsmanlike conduct right there, pulling down the turnbuckle pad, as now he's bringing Danielson back over to that corner after he removed that turnbuckle pad. Now this is Danielson's neck on the unprotected steel, and he drop kicks him into it, and Danielson goes down in a heap. You can see the turnbuckle pad hanging low, not completely off. I don't know who CIMA thinks he's fooling as he puts the turnbuckle pad back up there, and he's asking Rick Knox, "Hey, what do you want me to do?" The last match ended in a 30-minute time limit draw. I've got to do something if I want to defeat the guy. At least that's what I think he said. That could just be a Stu Lance style reimagining of what CIMA had said. Now CIMA sitting on the back of Danielson's neck, pulling up on the heel of his right boot, so he's working over the knee and neck of Danielson. And just bobbing up and down. So when he's applying downward pressure with his body, he's applying upward pressure with the knee. And so CIMA really working over Danielson. And after Danielson's match with Low-Key last night, I can't say that's a bad strategy. Low-Key, of course, won that hard-hitting affair with the Dragon Sleeper in the center of the ring. So you know Danielson's neck has got to be feeling. Oh! CIMA, after draping Danielson across the middle rope, kicks the middle rope once again, going after the windpipe of Danielson and trying to cut off the air supply to Danielson's chest. So Low-Key defeating Danielson last night, kicking him in the back of the neck, once again working over the neck. Rick Knox telling him to get it out of the ropes, and I'm not sure CIMA had to do that in the ropes, but still he saw an opportunity and he took it. But last night with the Dragon Sleeper, CIMA kicking Danielson once again viciously behind the head. Danielson was in that Dragon Sleeper for quite a long period of time, so some serious muscle or deep tissue nerve damage may have been done to Danielson's neck, and that could be what CIMA is looking to exploit in this match. You can see Danielson already very near to tapping out as CIMA rolling back and picking Danielson up. Danielson is almost completely off the mat as CIMA is again pulling the neck forward and the knees up, compressing the spine and neck of Danielson as he rolls him over into the pinning predicament. 1, 2 count, but Danielson able to kick out. Danielson slow to get to, not even getting to his feet, trying to get into the corner, trying to get underneath the protection of the ropes, trying to find some safe zone. He's not going to get a timeout. He's not going to catch a breather from CIMA, but at least if he's in the ropes, CIMA can only apply a submission hold for about 5 seconds before or actually 4.5 seconds before he's forced to break it up. So Danielson taking his chances on the ropes, but not finding much luck there. CIMA hits him with a series of hard right hands. Danielson, though, feeding off the energy of this crowd here in Grand Isles, giving a scream and hitting CIMA with a European uppercut, a second uppercut. CIMA stunned by it, a third one. No, CIMA reverses, goes for the backslide, but Danielson gets his weight down towards the ground, blocks CIMA from the backslide. CIMA looks like he's trying to break an arm free to spin out on his own. He doesn't want to be backslid by Danielson. CIMA and Danielson are just in a war of attrition here in the center of the ring. Oh, now Danielson spins through, got the arm of CIMA captured. Oh, kicks, and he uses the force of his arms and his legs on that shoulder of CIMA to just do damage to that left shoulder, which would prevent CIMA. I mean, if that left shoulder, left arm was damaged enough, Rick Knox, of course, checking on CIMA, seeing if he's ready, if he's able to continue. If Danielson's able to damage that arm enough, it would prevent CIMA from applying the perfect driver, from applying the Schwein, and especially the Schwein red line. I know Danielson is very worried about that, and we could see him, maybe not go to the top rope as much, to maybe not set himself up in a position where he could fall victim to that Schwein red line. That's something that very easily could happen, and it looks to be so, as Danielson, you can see, nursing that neck that was worked over so viciously by CIMA. Danielson keeping things grounded, keeping things in the center of the ring, preventing CIMA from making it to the ropes, and especially preventing CIMA from taking it to the floor. You can see there, putting the palm of the hand on the mat. CIMA gets his shoulder up, and now Danielson, he's going to boot it. He does. He stomps on that arm, and so now the elbow, the shoulder, and the wrist of CIMA's left arm has just been attacked by Bryan Danielson, and now Danielson looking to inflict more punishment on the arm of CIMA, and you can see grinding the point of his elbow into CIMA's what is it? Quadricep? No, whatever. Yes, quadricep. Whatever. You know, the thing that links his shoulders to his neck. I'm not sure. I can't. The name is escaping me right now. But either way, Danielson cranking back on CIMA. This is why all those years in broadcasting school paid off, folks. And now Danielson bringing CIMA's arm down to the ground, the most painful way as he can imagine, as he twisted through almost like a dragon screw on the arm, as he twisted CIMA's shoulder and slammed the outside of CIMA's elbow into the canvas, booting him on the side of the head for good measure. Now Danielson pulling CIMA's arm straight out again, or now wrenching it over the top rope and pulling down on the wrist of CIMA, so that maybe he's not even trying to target the shoulder. He could be looking to separate the elbow and telling Rick Knox that he has until 5. If anybody knows, Rick Knox does, but CIMA wishes Bryan Danielson had only till about .001 before he had to release his grip on that hold, as he is feeling the effects from that attack by Bryan Danielson. Now with the arm behind the back, Danielson could be looking for a body slam, but CIMA using the flat of his hand to chop Danielson on the neck. Very sound strategy, but not effective enough, as Danielson gets the body slam on CIMA and then sits down on the neck as he latches onto the arm, and now wrenching the wrist, pulling the fingers forward so they are almost touching CIMA's forearm. Bryan Danielson, he's really working over CIMA's arm. He's really got to be worried about that fine red line. But you know, if you've seen as many CIMA matches as I have, folks, you will know that there are a million ways CIMA can beat you. It doesn't always have to come in the form of the spine. It could come, from the mat splash. It could come from the iconoclasm. As Bryan Danielson transitions beautifully into that cross arm breaker, he's got his right leg draped across the neck of CIMA, and he's got that the right arm of CIMA locked up, so he can't bring it over to take a grip of his left hand and prevent Danielson from getting a full extension on that. And you can see CIMA's shoulder is bulging. I mean, it has got to be close to separating, as Danielson is cranking back with CIMA's arm trapped underneath Danielson's own arm, and Danielson using his pelvis to push forward on the shoulder. Oh, now CIMA biting Danielson on the calf to break it up. Not a legal maneuver, but a very smart maneuver that prevented CIMA from enduring any more punishment. Danielson now going for the Romero special, that surfboard in the ring. He's working CIMA up, and he's got him up in the air. Look at how CIMA's arms are bent. His whole body weight is coming down on the joints of his shoulders, and now Danielson brings CIMA down into almost dragon sleeper position, except he's got his arm captured. Now a half cross arm breaker, half Romero special, as American Dragon Bryan Danielson punishes CIMA in the center of the ring. Excuse me, folks, a lot of action to call here. Just had to take a quick drink. I hope you didn't think I was abandoning you. I'm not sure why you would, but I don't think I could ever walk away from a match that of this caliber as CIMA driving his knee into the back of Danielson's head, into that already injured neck, and then once again that dragon screw style attack on the arm of CIMA. As Danielson rubbing that neck, and that has got to be extremely sore after last night and after all the punishment he has endured tonight from CIMA. A very slow pace from Danielson. Danielson is dictating the pace of this matchup. CIMA, of course, is known for a much faster style of match, and so Bryan Danielson really testing CIMA's endurance rather than his endurance in the marathon rather than a sprint, as he's trying to extend this match as long as he possibly can. And I would say that the longer that this match goes, the more that it favors Bryan Danielson, as he just continues to work over the arm of CIMA. CIMA, of course, We saw earlier this evening the Muscle Outlaws take on the Dynasty, and we saw the tremendous amount of speed from Yoshino and from Naruki Doi. CIMA comes in, catches Danielson in a kitchen sink, and drapes his leg over the ropes, and now with Danielson's leg caught in the ropes, CIMA comes off, stomping Danielson on the back of the neck, and Bryan Danielson goes crashing out to the floor. As I was going to say, we saw the Muscle Outlaws, the tremendous speed. That is indicative of the style of dragging. CIMA, tope suicida, crashes out to the floor, hits Bryan Danielson full force. Danielson knocked back into about the third row. Susumu Yokosuka, CIMA's the man CIMA faced last night, but also CIMA's stablemate in the Typhoon stable in Dragon Gate, checking on CIMA, giving him some words of encouragement. And CIMA, after that desperation attack, seems to have a slight advantage over Bryan Danielson as he gets up to his feet first. What I was trying to say is that style of match, with the high-speed style combined with the high-impact offense, is more of the Dragon Gate style, more of the style that CIMA is accustomed to, and so that type of match really favors CIMA. But and then in the same respect, the longer, more technically based, the more grinded out style match, so to speak, really favors Bryan Danielson as CIMA puts on the brakes, goes up and over. O'Connor roll from CIMA. 1, 2. Oh no! Oh my God! Oh my God! CIMA breaks out of the O'Connor roll and stomps Danielson in the midsection. Danielson clutching his abdomen. CIMA could have knocked all the wind out of Bryan Danielson. I didn't get a clear look at his face, but he very well could be gasping for breath. It's not uncommon for that sort of thing to happen, especially after a spear or foot stomp type maneuver, and that's exactly what that was. Bryan Danielson gets the boot up and then gets the boot up once again, but in the form of a kick to the face. The Gamengiri, the front face kick, takes CIMA off of his feet as Bryan Danielson picking CIMA up. Oh my God, stomping on the chest and face of CIMA, and now bring him over to the triangle choke, except he brings the arm through and now tightens his grip with the legs, trying to use the choke to cut off the blood flow to the brain of CIMA. But CIMA brings his arm around, and now using CIMA's separation from his shoulder with the legs, so not really a triangle choke, but more like a shoulder hold, as Danielson pushes CIMA's head and neck one way and pulls on the shoulder the other way. Now he's got the legs hooked up. CIMA is in deep trouble. If he turns too much, he could be in a pinning predicament. He does so exactly. 1, 2 count only. CIMA able to kick out. You can see the look of pain on his face. He knows he's got to do something to stem the blood flow, so to speak, to stop the bleeding, to stop Bryan Danielson from targeting his shoulder. But I'm not sure what CIMA can do other than get back on the neck of Bryan Danielson, and it doesn't look like it'll be happening anytime soon. Now Danielson going against what I said earlier on in the match, taking CIMA up to the top rope, though not really in position for the Schwein red line, but still going for that back suplex. That's a favored move by Bryan Danielson, a pet move, as Bryce Remsburg would say. He's got CIMA up on the top rope, going for the back suplex. No, CIMA reverses, crashes down on Danielson. 1, 2 count. Oh no, but Danielson rolls over. 1, 2 count as CIMA able to kick out. Very, very good on your feet thinking by CIMA as he converted the back suplex into a crossbody, and Danielson actually took a lot of the impact on his shoulders and neck. CIMA landing almost exclusively on the face of Bryan Danielson with his own body, and so Danielson, almost out of desperation, rolled over and made something out of nothing there, but I'm not sure at what cost, as CIMA seems to be the first one back up to his feet, charging at Danielson. No, Danielson put up the boot, CIMA put on the brakes. These two men trading chops. Danielson swings and a miss. Oh, super kick from by CIMA on Danielson. Now he's got him. Perfect driver, sets him down. 1, 2 count as Danielson able to kick out. Danielson placed, or just not placed, he was slammed down on the back of his neck, and you can see he is really holding his neck tensely, or not holding it, but I mean he's not allowing his neck to loll backwards. He's using a lot of tension to keep his neck in place, to keep it in one position to prevent any more pain, shooting from his up his spine or his neck. CIMA went for the spine. Danielson reversed into a small package 1, 2, or not a small package, a sunset flip 1, 2. CIMA reverses out of it. Prawn hold 1, 2. Danielson kicks out 1, 2. Oh my, oh no, almost a 3 count, but CIMA kicked out. I thought that was it. Danielson reversed the sunset flip. CIMA goes for the super kick. Danielson reverses into a rolling elbow. Tiger suplex, 1, 2 count. CIMA kicks out of the Tiger suplex, and Bryan Danielson bridging over into the cattle mutilation. He's got CIMA in the very nearly the center of the ring. CIMA has got a long way to go if he wants to get out of this, as Bryan Danielson cranks up on the shoulders, pushes down on the neck of CIMA, trying to cause further separation, further damage with that cattle mutilation. CIMA's arms are wavering. They are going limp. As Bryan Danielson is cranking, he's wrenching back and forth. Now Danielson returns back up to his feet, rolls him over into a pinfall. 1, 2, and oh my God, almost a 3 count as CIMA once again kicks out. Bryan Danielson can't believe it either. Unbelievable, and Bryan Danielson frustrated. He is feeding off the energy of the crowd, and now Danielson back up to his feet after CIMA was tortured by Bryan Danielson, and now Danielson going up to the top, could be looking for the diving headbutt we've seen him use, but CIMA is up, sweeps out the legs of Danielson. He swept out the legs, and now this could be it. This is what I'm talking about. The Schwein red line. This could be what. No. He's got him down. He could be going for the stomps on the back of the neck. CIMA is on the post. He is balanced on the post. He stands upright. Stomps him on the back, on the spine. Bryan Danielson, his right leg is caught up in the rope. CIMA makes it across the ring, drop kicks Danielson, pinpoint accuracy on the back of the neck. He pulls him out. He's got him hooked up. He's got him hooked up. He's got him hooked up. Fine, drops him down. 1, 2, no! Bryan Danielson kicks out of the spine. CIMA can't believe it. The fans here in Van Nuys can't believe it. And folks, what a fitting way to cap off All-Star Weekend 6, but we are not done yet. Bryan Danielson still in this match. CIMA still in this match. He can't believe it. That didn't put away Bryan Danielson, but he's got to know after their last encounter what a tough competitor Danielson is, and so it would not surprise me if he goes to hit, I would say, 1 million Schweins in a row, or even a Schwein red line. That could be this one coming up. I've been talking about it all match, and that seems to be, CIMA bringing Danielson up to the top. What does he got in store? Oh my God, he's going for the avalanche Schwein red line. The Schwein off the top rope. And Bryan Danielson, you can see the surprised look on his face as he sweeps out the legs of CIMA. And now CIMA is the one in trouble as Danielson hooks him back up. He's got the leg and arm hooked together as he brings him up high and drops him down low. A back suplex off the top rope, but you can see Danielson writhing in pain as he makes his way over to cover CIMA. Hooks the leg, 2, almost a 3 count, but CIMA kicks on. Now Danielson, he's got him hooked in. He's hitting the elbows in the side of the face. He's got the elbows in. He's elbowing CIMA. Now pulls him over. 1, 2 count again as CIMA kicks out. Now Bryan Danielson, he's got him in the crossface chicken wing. He can't link. Oh, he does link the hands together. CIMA is in trouble. The crossface chicken wing is applied. The crossface. Oh, Rick Knox just took a shot to the head from CIMA as CIMA was grabbing for the ropes. Bryan Danielson, he's got CIMA hooked in. Referee Bryce Remsburg, he checks on Rick Knox, but Rick Knox seems to be knocked a little loopy as Bryce, he picks up the arm of CIMA as the crossface chicken wing is applied. His arm drops twice. No! CIMA is still in this match. CIMA is still in the match as he makes it over the corner. Bryan Danielson still with the crossface chicken wing hooked in. 3. Oh no! CIMA's tapping out. Bryce Remsburg counted as 3, but CIMA was tapping out. Oh my God, who was the winner? Folks, I'm not sure who the winner was. I'm sure we'll have a ruling, perhaps by a handsome man that's about to hit the ring. But thank you for joining us here at All-Star Weekend 6. And we hope you join us again in the future. Oh my God, what an unbelievable turn of events, folks. Thank you very much for...
get to run roughshod over Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. I'm the commissioner, and I'm the law here. I clearly saw what happened backstage. This match was a draw. And because it was a draw, neither man gets a shot at the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Championship. And you shut up. You shut up. Bryan, Danielson, CIMA. If you want a shot at the title, you're more than welcome to enter the 2008 Battle of Los Angeles. Don't get greedy. 5 more minutes. You guys want 5 more minutes? This is All-Star Weekend, right? Do you guys want 5 more minutes? Well, you know what? I'm tired of getting screwed around by PWG. I wasn't supposed to defend my title against Low-Key last night. I'm out of here.
Bryan, my English no good, but please understand, I can do 5 more days. Long time. Oh, 5 more days. 5 more days.
5 more days, Dragon. Yo, you want 5 more days?
Oh.
5 more days.
Hey. Hold on. Be quiet, please. Oh, I have one question. Do you know what is mean 5 days? What it mean? Oh, 5. Oh, that's shit. Bryan, it's joke. I can do 5 more seconds. Okay, I can do 6 more seconds. Sorry. Excalibur.
He's got not till 6. That's it, I'm out of here. Get back in there. So do you. Get back in the ring. When he gets the title shot.
I can come up here always, always. Yeah, I hope to every PWG show. Thank you very much, your friends of PWG. I have one message from Dragon Gate office.
What's that?
Good news. This year, maybe Dragon Gate in Los Angeles. All Dragon Gate stars come to Los Angeles. And we have one more big project.
What's that?
Next year, PWG in Tokyo, Japan. I like PWG. I love Los Angeles. Thank you very much.